This week went pretty well. I just was left with one question. So I'm driving along this stretch of road in Iowa, and we're trained to read every single sign. So I passed this sign that says no waterfowl hunting along the highway. All right, drive a little further. I see another one, no waterfowl hunting along the highway. And then another one. And then another one. There probably were like 7 or 8 of these signs. And so what I want to know is, Play Cousins, which one of your cousins was in Iowa hunting waterfowls on the highway? Okay, Play Cousins, we coffeeing up and we hitting the road.
You don't need to do anything.
Oh, yay. The only thing better than coffee is free coffee. Have a good day.
Yep.
Oh. Gotta love it when the coffee is free. And away we go. $79,940. I want you to remember that number, $79,940, because I got a story to tell. It is Essence Revealed, documenting this journey from actor to tractor. I am a 48-year-old rookie truck driver, documenting this journey to financial independence, life and location freedom, so that other black women over 40 can see that it's never too late to start over, never too late to change things up, despite the inner fear or the outer judgment we think is lurking. So 80,000 pounds is the legal limit of weight on semi-trucks. So I picked up a load yesterday and I looked at the paperwork and it said 79,940. That means I have to figure out how to toggle my tandems. And tandems are your back tires. I'll show you guys. Let's see, can you even see me? Okay, if I go this way you can see me. So the tandems are these very back tires on a semi-truck. So that meant that I had to figure out how to toggle my tandems so that I would be legal on all my axles. So there's a certain amount of weight you can have on your front tires, the middle tires, and these back tires. These back tires can slide. Do you know, it took me almost 2 hours and having to call in help from veteran truck drivers. Shout out to Dion, who did the math in his head and helped me not have to bring this load back and get it reworked. Because if I'm not legal on all my axles, I would have to bring this load back and they would have to rework it, and that would probably be an all-day affair, and that would make me late for the original appointment time. Just messy. All right, so we get past that and I'm like, you know what? This load isn't due here till the 13th, but I am going to drive and drive so that I get as close to where I need to be as possible, because I don't want to be hanging around on the highways of America at almost 80,000 pounds exactly. So 79,940, y'all. So I am in a town, then I find myself at 1 o'clock in the morning with 1 hour and a half left on my clock to drive, having to find parking in a place where there's no parking. I went to a place that said it was a rest area and there was truck parking. There was 2-hour parking. America. 2-hour parking for truck drivers. Do you not want the things in your store? Do you not want the things in your store? So I ended up parking at a Sam's Club. That's usually a safe thing to do. in front of a sign that said no truck parking. But there are about 6 trucks parked out there, so I figured it was fine because this town literally has very little truck parking, unless you want to pay for it. So this morning I was able to call my dispatcher and get authorization to park at a truck stop that has paid parking. So that's where I am currently at right now. There are a good chunk of trucks in here, but I guess because it's paid parking, there also are quite a lot of spaces as well. So they have showers, which is good news, and I am about maybe less than an hour from where I have to deliver tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna go call them and see if they'll take me early. Y'all know how I do. So they wouldn't take me early yesterday, so we're going to get there right when they open today. Up in Adam, it's a beautiful, bright, sunny day. Let's go. So I will say, for the most part, everyone out here on the road has been helpful, but sometimes I have to remember where in the country I am, who I'm asking help from, and where in the country they may be from. So like this morning, I was parking in a staging area. A staging area is where you go and wait until you can get a dock door number. So there's enough room, there's plenty of space, and I'm kind of using the time to practice backing. And I see this woman watching me, and I'm like, oh, she must be like, this rookie. So I get out and I go over to her and I say, hey, I'm trying to figure out how to get myself right on the line once I'm in the spot. Any tips? And she goes, just drive the truck in between the line, honey. I don't know what to tell you. And I was like, okay, thanks, girl, thanks. So, most truckers out here understand that the schools aren't really preparing us for backing up properly. And also, most truckers out here remember a time when they were new. In fact, that's what most people who help me say. Oh, we all been there, I remember when I was at that point, blah, blah, blah. And every once in a while, I'll say in the months I've been out here, I've only run into 2 assholes, and this was the second one today. Just drive between the lines, honey. Just kiss my juicy. Child, you got about a 50-50 shot with the bathrooms at these warehouses. Half of the time they smell great. You might even have some sprays and lotions in there. Other times it's like this one where I'm like, clearly only boys use this room. And while I was grateful to not have to use a porta potty, woo, it was barely better. There's someone in the dock that I need to go into right now. So in the meantime, I had to open up my doors and secure them back and put a load lock, which is this, that lives on the back of the actual tractor part, and put it inside the trailer. So now I wait until it's my turn to back into the dock. But this is what the inside of my trailer looks like. So here in the back of the truck is where the load locks live. So it goes all the way up there and secures in, and I have to use these steps that lead up to my catwalk in order to get the load locks off of the here and put them in the back when they need them. Or sometimes I have to hop up into the trailer after I'm loaded. If I feel like the load needs to be secured more, I'll put one of those in myself. So load locks. I'm pretty heavy, so I'm going to go straight to the scale as usual to make sure that the weight is good. And I only have about 2 hours left on my clock. So if there's parking there, I'm also gonna just shut it down for the night. So let's see what it is. Before we take off, we gotta get our paperwork, and I'll be able to see exactly how many pounds we were. I think the lady told me that it was like 43 or 44,000. That's gonna put me pretty close to the 80,000 limit. So we'll check it on the scale. Saw there's a garbage, so I'm gonna toss my fancy garbage container and see what we're working with inside. Hello. It's me again. Yes. Oh, fancy. Okay. Oh.
I swear this is like the slowest printer in existence.
But at least your popcorn smells good.
Well, thank you. Trust me. I don't go a day without it. I have
Okay.
a big box of it in there. You're going to Council Bluffs?
Yes.
Okay, just stop at the guard shop on your way out.
Pardon?
Just stop at the guard shop
Oh,
on
stop
your
it.
way out.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Let's see. 40, 43, 840. Hello, young man. I do. I've never been here before, so I wasn't sure what to put.
Check your seal.
Okay.
40, 44. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right, you pull it down, I'll check your seal.
Okay.
You have a good evening.
All right, you too.
Ain't none come back.
Nobody's ever come back over heavy?
No.
Okay.
They know what they doing.
Okay, that's what they said. I'm still gonna go to scale though.
You good.
I'm still gonna make sure. You have a good night. Okay. So for every snaggletooth tiger I come across, there are at least 50 million angels. I came and I scaled the load and out of nowhere someone came and helped me adjust my tandem, so I am legal and ready to roll. And I was like, well, guess I gotta go someplace and find somewhere to park, because this place is packed, as you can see. And then there's more spaces behind me, the fuel aisle there. And I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna go drive somewhere and find some place to actually park. And he moved his truck up so that I could drive in after I got off the scale, rescaling my load. So yeah, I'm parked. Just went inside to do the final, like, I don't know if you guys, you know what, let's walk over here, because I don't think you guys can see exactly how crowded this truck stop is. It's like rows and rows and rows and rows of trucks back there, and then there's just people have made truck parking spaces because there's no room. And so that's what happens. The later it gets, the more creative people get with making parking spaces, because America doesn't care about trucks having spaces to park. All right, let's see. Gonna turn around so you guys can see just trucks, and there's rows and rows and rows. There's a little cluster of made-up spots over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to my little made-up spot and go to made-up sleep, because I think I need to start rolling at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I got a couple days to get back to the Midwest. All right, good night. Well, yes, actually, I did open the window and cook myself some salmon that I'm gonna have with some vegetables and quinoa. How do you cook in the truck, Essence? Open the window, season things, and get it popping. And for the cleanup, I have a separate bag that I put the packaging and the gloves that I used. And while this is still warm, I'm going to use my thick and absorbent paper towels to wipe that on up. Oops, don't fall. I'm working with one hand so I can show the people. So that I'll have an easier cleanup to do. Get rid of some of the oil. And then I use this to cover the seat so that I don't get splatters from whatever I'm cooking all over the truck seat. So I will put that away. I'm gonna leave my salmon to cool while I run out and get rid of the trash. You ever see these in I don't know, public bathrooms or something? It just does the little psst of scent every so often. You can put it on a timer. So when I cook seafood, like salmon I made in the truck, I'll put this on in the front section while I sleep and put it on the longest timer and crack a window just to irrigate the situation. Because I'm going to eat seafood and I'm going to cook it in the truck. So, to get rid of the scent. In case you were wondering. Man, this wind is out here being a whole bully. Whew. Thankfully, I am almost 80,000 pounds. My womb said I needed a Snickers, so we stopped and got a Snickers. But yeah, this wind is, she's too much, honey. She's too much. All right, we keep going.